My teachers, y'all don't know, sometimes I stop at street lights and street corners and give change and have conversations with the inebriated. Sometimes I use verbals to get some unseen pains alleviated. I know the Lord has a plan for me, even though at times I've deviated. But just a smidgen, still trying to figure out organized religion, but who is it? Sometimes I open up a newspaper and they tell me that teachers are on the front line, but by whose terms? Sometimes I work in situations where mama's trying to figure out whose sperm was it that gave this child that she calls a bastard. Teacher can't teach them even though they got a master's. Got them on their knees praying with their pastors, praying for the souls of those prone to disaster. But see, we got the ones that the streets grabbing faster. See, faster than little white boys want to be eminent. You can't always say take this paper home to mommy and daddy, because like my boy Rod found out, sometimes now it's him and him. Keep the topics I spit hot like cinnamon. This is for all my teachers that teach in the hoods, the housing projects, and the tenements. But sometimes while you teach, you gotta watch your car out the window. Sometimes those kids come to school smelling just like endo. That good that good now that's hood. And Lord knows I've done everything I could with every soul that just passed through my presence. To see what I do is stressing. I mean, I've been second guessing my profession because they've been paying me like we in a recession. See, they haven't figured out I can't plan everything in the lesson. But while I'm up here, I will make some confessions. I wish, I wish, I wish. I wish, I wish, I wish. I wish I could fulfill every request I get to be somebody's daddy, even though they drive me batty, got me seeing red like Cincinnati. If I had the chance to do this all over again, you really think I would? Yeah, gladly. I mean, I would gladly give up my hoop dreams again for those whose lives I've touched and for those that have touched me. This is for all those students that come up to me with open arms and they clutch me. You see, at the end of the day, my little kindergartners, they run up and they hug me right around my kneecaps. It's the end of the day and I'm really not relieved that the fact I gotta send these seeds back to the streets that bleed crack. Every day I gotta watch them walk right home through the weed trap. Every school I've ever been in needs black males to come in and help take these seeds back. Back to times when we understood religion, calculated angles for pyramids, and discovered math and sciences. Need some of y'all brothers to come back and help these sisters show these kids how to form these vast alliances, because sometimes now, education is really like walking into the lion's den. Now scratch that, scratch that. It's more like a Roach Motel. Because these students come in, but they don't come out. See, most of their failures seem to stem from doubt. You see, they live their life through that media, so they doubt they can be anything other than a rapper slash hooper slash artist slash actor slash killer slash thug slash gangster slash gun blaster. Niggas still think that where you from matters. Some of the only contact y'all will ever have with my kids is from data. I try to be a positive role model, but I'm just one factor. I'll tell America this though, if you sit on the people for so long, what you do runs back to haunt you just like 9/11. Just do what I do and hope that I find heaven. Cause y'all don't know, sometimes I stop at street lights and street corners and give change and have conversations with the inebriated. Sometimes I use verbals to get some unseen pains alleviated. I know the Lord has a plan for me, even though at times I've deviated, but just a smidgen. Still trying to figure out organized religion, but who is it? Y'all don't know? D-Lord, Strictly Observations crew. Am I just a teacher?